I don't live where you live. Around here we have Christians, but ones that tell me I'm horrible for not using a mask. Apparently it's my fault that people don't come to church. There probably are reasonable folks somewhere here, but I don't really talk with people because I'm traumatized and don't like people, so it's quite hard to find them. I'd like to move where you live, but there's a lot of water between us and it makes it difficult. The only thing I have ever really wanted to be is a mom. There's no one to marry me here. First of all, I don't talk to anyone, which makes marrying hard. And second of all, people are brainwashed. It bothers me. I'm in my mid-20s. She's pretty young. I've had a couple of different jobs, but I've left them all because I don't want to work. I just want to be at home with kids and read the Bible with them. It's not all roses and tea, but I'll save what I'm going to say there for a moment from now. Right now, I'm studying because I don't want to work, but it's not going well because I don't want to do this. How do I do things that I can't stand doing? I'd like to drop out of university because it feels pointless. I just don't really know what to do. Thank you, Aurora Borealis. So I'm going to zoom in on the word traumatized. And I'm going to suggest that whatever else you're dealing with, until you figure that out, doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Whether you're in school, whether you're working, your marriage is not going to go well. Your kids are not going to do well if you're traumatized and not dealing with it. I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means. I have no idea what your trauma is, right? But I can hear in what you're saying, there is a antisocial tendency that you want to overcome alone. And why do I say that? Because that's how you're going to be a good wife. It's because you won't be antisocial to your husband or to your kids, who you imagine right now it's going to be, I just read you Bible stories. What happens when they start acting like normal people? Which they do, right away, like unreasonable people. And so coming to terms with whatever that means for you, learning how to talk to people, whoever they are, wherever they are, is the path to what you really want. And then with regard to, you just don't know what you want to do. Well, I get that. That's a different question. Okay. And so there's value or answers to acknowledging that we live at a time of collapse and that a lot of things seem kind of meaningless, and finding things of value to do is really, really hard and maybe even unlikely. You might just have to do things you don't want to do because that's how you eat. And that's all that there is besides church is eating. And that's all you get, because there's times in history where that's just the way it is. Now, I'm not saying that's necessarily what it's going to be. I think we have a lot of opportunities still. But it's going to be harder to see those opportunities when you're retreating because of past pains. And so coming to terms with those past pains in a way that enables you to face the present will be the path toward what you really want, regardless of whether it's a job or a degree or kids. And I'm all for, by the way, you think kids are the thing. Yes. Family's the thing. Yes. This is right. You want a husband. Yes. A faithful husband. Yes. Okay. You have work to do to make that good then. And that work is now, and acknowledging that the trauma is not something you can just say, well, I'm traumatized, so I act this way. Like, please repent of that, right? I'm traumatized, so I need to repent. I'm traumatized, so I need to overcome. I'm traumatized, so I need to figure out how to walk out of the trauma. And as an individual with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, I can tell you it's worth it. It's worth it. It doesn't make it all good all the time, but it's worth it.